plans for me. So basically, I was asked 5 weeks ago, do your kids have plans for you for your 50th birthday? So it was like, I can't answer that question if my kids got plans for me, because you don't know what somebody has planned for you 5 weeks in advance. So she ended up making this hotel resort reservation for us. And I was kind of against going to the resort reservation, but I decided to go to the resort reservation in a way because I'm like, well, maybe it's the right thing to do because, you know, you did make this plan. So I was like, now, as you guys know, you don't see her in my videos, you don't see her at my crib, and there's a reason for that because of the constant, you know, like arguing and stuff, the bickering. Sometimes I get to where I feel like I can't even leave my own house or even get on the phone. So basically, what led up to the live today about, oh, how I'm broken, trying to talk about my kids and this and that, this and that, this and that. What led up to this is what we're finna get to, of why this live happened. And the fact that it was gonna happen no matter what. The stuff that happened today was gonna happen no matter what because of the decisions that I've recently made. I've made the decisions to basically stay by myself, stay single, and keep pushing while still trying to be cordial at the same time. So this is the live is the end results of a relationship ending, and it's exactly what it is. It's the ending results of a bad relationship. Now, it's the ending results of a relationship that ended bad, basically. Now, if you guys have noticed, and this is even for the ones who was in the live bashing me as well. If you guys notice that I've been doing my videos by myself, you guys notice I've been doing my own thing. I've been just moving, coasting right along. So basically, getting back to the resort. I ended up going to the resort, and it was nice. The resort was nice. You know, even though I was a little leery about going to the resort because of, you know, we hadn't seen each other in weeks and I didn't know how this was gonna play out. So I ended up going to the resort and it was really nice. Did some fishing, had dinner. So the start was this morning before the live. As I was in the shower, and I got, you know, she came into the shower and was like, hey, I'm making.
Do you think I'm beautiful? I see you for who you are.
So I came out, we went to the patio, we had breakfast, whatever. And then that question popped up, the big question popped up. You know, a big question popped up that basically I was really hoping that it wouldn't have popped up right then and there, because if you're at a resort and you're having a good time, it's really not the appropriate time to have a conversation because it can end the trip extremely fast. So basically, I was sitting there eating, you know, Erica asked me a question. She said, Damion, so what's up with the relationship? You know, what's up with us basically? So I basically responded, you know, I was trying to choose my words careful because I didn't want to be come off too aggressive and too rude. So I basically was like, listen, I didn't answer the question. What I said was, listen, I feel like I can't do anything when I'm around you. I feel like I can't get on my phone. I feel like I can't leave the house. I feel like that if I'm gone from the house too long, it's a problem. I mean, I can be gone 3 hours and I'm getting chewed out pretty much for absolutely nothing. So I never answered the question. I basically kind of beat around the question. And so she came back and she was like, I guess I had picked my phone up or something and looked at it, and she gave me this look like, we talk and put the effing phone down. So I gave her a look back, and I just set the phone down, and I said, this is a perfect example. I grabbed my computer this morning, and you looked at me crazy. And I grabbed my phone, and you looked at me crazy. She said, because this is a resort, you shouldn't be on your phone or computer. And so I pretty much said, well, you're on your phone, so I can't be on mine, so I just let it go. So basically, I was like, listen, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. I can't do anything. So then I end up answering a question later on. I said, and there was no argument this morning or nothing. I basically said, listen, I said, I think it is best that we stay cordial, or whatever. And she didn't like what I said. So basically, I just pretty much went in the house. Well, no. I said, you know what? We obviously not going to have this conversation. This conversation is not going to go. So I got up off the patio. I walked in the house. I told my son, Darian, get your stuff, let's go. I went in the room, grabbed my stuff, and said, we out. So we put the stuff in the car. I had Darian to sit in the
Independent women don't need a man to rely
to get the fishing poles off of the patio. When I went to pick the fishing poles up off the patio, I was breaking them down. I didn't say a word. She was still sitting there. I broke them down, wrapped a little line up, and as I was walking back through the patio, which is a sliding door, it slides, she stepped in front of me and said, are you effing serious? I said, we out of here. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna do this. So basically, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing nonstop. So basically, as I was when she stood in front of the patio door, and she was like, no, this is messed up. We finna go. You need to cash app me this money for this thing. I said, first of all, I didn't ask you to get this. This is something that you wanted to do. I didn't ask you to get this. So she continued to stand there in my way. Knocked the fishing poles out of my hand. Knocked them out of my hand. I picked them up off the ground and I just looked at her. She finally slid to the side. I went on out to my car and she came out behind me. No, she didn't. I put the poles in my trunk. As I closed my trunk, then she came out the door of the hotel, walked up to the car, and she said, so you're gonna do this? And then she looked in the window, she said, you got Darian in the car? You got Darian in the car? Y'all finna go? I said, yes, we are. I'm not finna argue with you. I opened my door. As I opened my door, she stuck her head in and apologized to my son. For as far as how she had acted or whatever. So I said, cool. No argument, no nothing. I get in my car, I get 5 minutes from the resort to head back to Houston. And all of a sudden I'm getting messages. Erica's live. She's talking about you broke. She's talking about you this. You talking about you put her out your house at 2 in the morning, her and her son. She had to sleep in the car. You did all this and that. You know what, guys? Everything she's saying as far as that is absolutely true. It's absolutely true. I had to call the police on her on multiple occasions because she wouldn't leave. You guys would do the same thing. When you're in a heated confrontation with someone, what do you do if you ask them to leave your house? Do you just sit there and let them do what they want? And if you ask them to leave time and time again, they won't leave? What do you do? What do you do? Do you just sit there? So I had no choice but to call the police. Her being an ex-police officer, as she told me that she is or was, what am I gonna do? Let you just sit here and argue with me and not call the police? Now, I could ask you to leave. Now, either you guys watching this video right now or watching her live, go watch her live. Go on over there and watch it. Hurry up before she deletes it. Go watch it. Any of you guys watching this video, when you live by yourself, and everyone knows that I got this crib, a few months ago, regardless how I got it, it doesn't matter. I have a roof over my head. It's my crib. If you have a roof and you have a home that you're paying mortgage, bills at, or whatever the case is, and someone's been rude to you in your house, what are you gonna do, guys? Are you gonna sit there and allow them to do it? Or are you gonna say, listen, this is best thing to do is the diffuse situation. You need to go. So that didn't happen on a couple occasions. So my back was against the wall, so I had no choice whatsoever. I called 911. I sure did. I still got the calls. I still got the video footage from me making the calls. I have probably 6 videos on my phone right now, and it's probably 25, 30 minutes long. Because the police had all told me on the first time that I called the police, if you have to call the police again, Mr. Cryer, be sure that you record it. And I recorded the conversation as well as other conversations. Someone deleted from my phone, but it's backed up to my computer. So I still have all of those. Now, so basically, getting back to when I was driving up the road, I'm getting all these messages about this person went live about me, and just airing all of my business out there. Just airing everything out there. Guys, I'm gonna say this. There is nothing to air out there. We've had our problems just like everyone else. She's a little bit aggressive because I guess I'm an older man. She says she's pregnant by me. Okay. So it's like I don't know what to believe. All I know is by actions. A lot of actions. And the actions that I see, it makes me second guess things. It's not the videos that people are making or people's opinion in my videos. It's based off the actions that I am seeing. And I was also, now I didn't watch this video today because I didn't have to watch the video. A lot of people are letting me know about the video. And again, this would have happened no matter what. Had I not walked away from that resort today, I would have still been there right now, and this would have been kosher, everything would have been beautiful. But what happens tomorrow if I wouldn't have picked up the phone? What happens tomorrow if I say, no, you can't move back in my house? What happens tomorrow if I decided not to respond to a text message? She was going to do the video anyway. So as far as people saying, oh, you broke this and that and this, let me tell you guys something. I pay bills at this house all by myself. I pay the monthly payment on this house all by myself. I buy the groceries at this house every month all by myself. I got my own car out there in the garage that I pay for maintenance on that thing, put gas in all by myself. Okay. Now, so I just want to just clear that part out real quick. You know, on my part as an older man, I can't blame no one but myself. I'm the one who chose to date young people, and this was the backlash behind it. I can't blame anyone but myself. I'm the idiot. I'm the one who should have thought better. I'm the one who should have been more responsible when making decisions as far as who I date, who I allow in my home, who I allow around my children, and so